Hey everybody, it's Mickwood. I wanted to do a couple things today, and the first one is, yes, this is my pet. I bought him for my 45th birthday, and yeah, I'm an old lady, and I figured I'd own my age and be proud of it. But this is Ollie, and I got him when he was pretty little. I've had him for almost, not quite 2 years, a little over a year and a half now. And my daughter cried when I said I was going to get him, but I brought her to the pet shop with me and she held him, and after that now they practically pull him in half arguing over who's going to hold him. And last week we were woken up at 3 in the morning because my dog, Flomar, who I call Kitty because he rubs against me, was barking at 3 in the morning and kind of scared the hell out of us. And my husband went downstairs to see what was going on, and the snake, Ollie, had gotten out of his cage in the middle of the night, and the dog, I don't know how he heard him, but he's a good watchdog. He was barking at him in the middle of the kitchen floor, and had he not gotten him in this weather, he could have gotten underneath something, and it's very cold, and he might have been gone for a while until he got very hungry, because at this time of year he only eats every few weeks. And yes, he eats mice because I don't want to give him mineral and vitamin supplements. So we've gotten used to lunch in the form of a little white rodent. My daughter laughs at it now. She's really changed. Anyway, I just wanted to come on quickly and mention 3 channels that I've discovered that are fantastic. Actually, 2 channels and another channel too, but the video in particular. The first channel is the Health Ranger 7 channel. That person discusses GMOs, aspartame, fluoride, MSG, anything to do with our food and our health, and I've really found that they're quite dedicated to educating us and getting the word out, and I really admire their efforts and what they're doing. So check it out. If I'm techie enough to figure out how to put the link in, I will. Otherwise, just go to Health Ranger 7 because they're really great. The other thing is, my last video, the 2 videos before this, I was discussing personal responsibility, and I was referring more to the spiritual aspect of spiritual awareness, consciousness, responsibility. And Nearing 2012 put out a video a couple of days ago that absolutely caught what I was trying to say. I can express myself on the written page much better than verbally. I have to write it down and edit it, and I was an editor for a while, so it doesn't come off the top of my head on a freelance video like this very well. But the name of the video is Nearing 2012, State of Spiritual Emergence Teachings. And please take a look at it, because this is exactly what I was trying to say in my very inept video. So I think it's really important. It has nothing to do with preparing ourselves. It has to do with who you are right now and how you're being, and being aware and conscious. The next and last channel I'd like to recommend is something that I thought about with Vocal Brush and a couple of other people that I know like to cook and are into growing their own food like I am, getting my seeds all ready here because spring starts in about April around here. But it's the new channel is called The Godless Kitchen. Now, I believe in a creative force in the universe, so I'm not sure if I can, label myself as an atheist, but I find myself agreeing with an awful lot of what people say. So very intelligent, very well thought out, but they're doing a cooking channel anyway, The Godless Kitchen. And I thought it would be really fun because I know VB's done some cooking videos, and someday I'll get my butt in the kitchen and make these really good, really fattening oatmeal pecan date cookies that I kind of doctored up, and they're very popular, even good for breakfast, and they're fabulous roughage. Anyway, so that's the channels. I just wanted to mention the vid right before this. I talked about my experience with racism, which thank whoever I don't have to deal with on a minute by minute basis like many people do. But I think I was sensitive to this because this week so far I've noticed in work this big SES thing, this socioeconomic status thing where, okay, here's the example. I was at work and I was speaking to a group of people. There were a couple child psychologists there and we were talking, and I was introduced to this woman. And you can tell I'm really Joe fashion, right? I always dress up. Well, I don't. Clothes aren't real important to me most of the time. Anyway, so a lot of times I'm judged as not probably being of the caliber that a lot of people would like to talk to, you know, without even hearing me speak or anything. And this woman was introducing me, and after we talked, somebody said, oh, she lives in the village. Now, the village is, in my town, a newer neighborhood with newer construction. Quite frankly, between you and me, it's built like shit. When my kids jump off the bed upstairs, the whole house shakes. So, you know, it looks all really nice from the outside, but it's really nothing like the houses I grew up in New England that were built to last. But anyway, it has this, you know, fakey thing like, you know, probably most towns have it, like the new rich people moved in. And when she heard I lived here, she all of a sudden was very friendly, and all of a sudden I was of her group, you know, despite the fact that I wasn't wearing a suit. You know, I was wearing a shirt and a vest and a pair of pants and I think some comfortable shoes. All of a sudden I was her best bud, you know, and oh and it just kind of disgusted me. And I guess because I'm sensitive because of the racism thing last weekend, I thought I wouldn't give her the time of day if that's her benchmark, her measurement for deciding who's worth talking to and who isn't. I'm quickly running out of human beings to talk to around here. Help, you know? Anyway, so I just thought it was a lot like that, and I thought we really need to be careful, because I'm sure I do it sometimes when you come across somebody that may, I don't know, look, in your opinion, something in a way that isn't appropriate or different or not as nice as you would be, which is usually me. I'm usually outside walking the dog. I have the day off today, and so I'm taking, in fact, he's bugging me to take him for a walk right now, so I'm just about to go. But I just wanted us to be aware of how we deal with other people on the basis of their appearance. It's so superficial, and boy, we don't know what we're missing in a lot of human beings. I need to look harder at that, because I think maybe I'll discover more people that I hope that I can speak with and connect with, because I'm having trouble connecting with people around here. And finally, this part of the video you might want to turn off if you don't like bad language, because this part of the video is for Got That Funk, who I just love that man. Just discovered him like a week or two ago, and he's just a really cool human. Anyway, what I wanted to say to Got That Funk, I have to get Ollie out of here. I wanted to say, hey, Got That Funk? Fuck you!